Hey everybody, it's Martha. Welcome to my shabby craft studio. I hope you'll pull up a drink of your choice and join me. I need the caffeine, so excuse me for gulping in front of you. I am going to try an experiment today. I saw Wendy of Wendy's Journal Adventures do a cover that interested me. I struggle with covers a lot. I struggle with ephemera a lot. So, yeah, I struggle. Let's just be honest about it. So, what I did was, I watched the video, which I will link below. She uses a canvas or a muslin, depending on the outside fabric. Now, this outside fabric is pretty... I'd say it's pretty medium in weight, and she said that it was best to use a heavier inside fabric if you're using a lighter outside fabric. So I have this really heavy, quite heavy canvas that I bought by accident, which happens, but there are no accidents, there's only design elements. So it's really wrinkled and I'm too lazy to iron it. But what I did was I cut them 9 by 14. This one's a little larger, but I figure I have the opportunity to cut it down once they are attached. And I did that because I don't trust myself. This one is also 9 by 14, so it's 9 inches tall, 14 inches. This one is exact, and I'm handling this very carefully because this stuff unravels and makes a huge mess, and I don't want it to unravel before I glue it. Now, the only difference is between what I'm going to do and what Wendy did was I'm going to add a very thin piece of cardstock in here. This is a file folder, and it is just shy of 9 by 14. And I did that because I want the edges of the fabric to be showing. In fact, I'm going to cut this down just a teensy bit more because I would like this on the inside, but I want the edges to be quite, I want them to meet and be able to be sewn easily. And I just want the file folder to be sort of, to make it just a little bit sturdier. So, and I think the glue is going to probably soften this a little bit. Golf course noise. Sorry. So I have my screen door open. Well, I have my sliding glass door open, and the screen is on, and I have my curtains in front. The sun is a little filtered today, so it's not too bad. Yesterday it was a mess in here because the sun was really bright, and I did some recording, but anyway. So in Wendy's original video, not that I got sidetracked or anything, she used Mod Podge. I hate Mod Podge. And she said in her latest video she used tacky glue. And since I have this big bottle of tacky glue, because I bought it for something else I did recently, and just like everything else, I can't remember. So I'm going to just put this tacky glue. I don't think I'm going to get a very... I didn't make this hole very big when I cut it, so there's not going to be much come out. Whoop. Okay, we'll see if we can get it out this way. Enough to glue all this stuff together. Please come off my finger, thank you. Oh yeah, this is going to take us all day if we do this. Oh my gosh, I cannot get this unscrewed. Oh no. Oh, might have to turn the video off and start again. Oh my goodness. Okay. If all else fails, I take scissors and pop the cap, and that loosens the glue that's holding it on. Whew. Okay. So I'm just gonna, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need quite a bit, and I'm actually going to, whoop, that's quite a bit. I think I'm going to actually, I don't know if that's going to be enough though. Squirt a little water in this and water it down. And wipe that off so I don't get the cap quite so stuck the next time. Of course, cap probably needs to be washed out now, right? Okay, put the cover on, put the cap on. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I have to put this down. So excuse the glare, but I have to have something down, and I meant to get some parchment paper, but I forgot. Now, I have a squirt bottle of water up here. I'm just gonna put a bit in. I have an old sponge brush here. And what Wendy did was she actually just put, I wonder, oh dear. Hold that thought. I have to see if that shows through. It almost does. Well, I'm going to cover that up anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do the inside first because this makes me really nervous. And I'm hoping I can get this glue on here thick enough and not have it dry before I can get the cover on. So I'm going to do half of it first, which I can't remember if that's what she did or not. It may have been, because that's a smart way to do it, right? Oh, this brush is terrible. I should have used a real brush. I hate to gunk my brushes up with the glue. Even my decoupaging brushes, they're such a pain to clean, right? Oops. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I could have thinned this glue out a little bit more than I did. Oh, my brush is falling apart. It's coming off. This is not good. Okay, hold that thought. I have to get... All right. I get this one. I mean, it works better, so we're going to go with it. And it's smoother. It's not all bumpy. All right. I'm just going to wipe so I don't get glue all over the other side and can't lift it up after, you know. All right. Just the heaviest parts off. Okay, keep your fingers crossed for me, please. Because this really does make me quite nervous. I think I'm going to go this way. And this is the piece that's much bigger. So we're going to see. I'm hoping this works because I really do struggle making covers, and I've been struggling with everything lately. I don't know. I think part of it is there's so many beautiful digi kits out there, but I just don't know what direction to go in sometimes. And I'm trying to get all these wrinkles out and still have the right... Oops. I love this spreader. It's a We Are Memory Keepers thing, and I think it goes with like the Scan and Cuts or whatever they are. I know that's brother. You know, those cutting machines that are out there, whatever they are. I think it goes with those. So this is gonna take a lot of glue. This glue is so thick. Okay. I think we're gonna try and mix that up a little better. I think part of my problem was I didn't mix the glue the last time I sprayed it. Just sort of sprayed it on top and started spreading. So I hope this finds everybody well. Let me know below in the comments your favorite way to make covers. I mean, I've used everything from heat and bond to all paper and cardstock, and I think I've made, ow, my arthritis in my thumbs is really bothering me today. Other places too, because I've been doing a lot of physical stuff. I've been up and down my basement stairs several times each day the last couple of days. That does in my knees and my hip. I'm pretty sure all of which are going to have to be replaced at some point. Now, if you wanted to do this without putting the file folder or cardstock or whatever in between, and I will do one that way, I just wanted to do this one with the cardstock because, you know, I'm kind of like defiant that way. I like to put my own twist on stuff, right? That came out nice. Right. So the last couple of days I've been eco-dyeing, and I have been unsuccessful previously, 2 previous times with eco-dyeing. And I feel like I did pretty well this time. And that video is either already up or will be. Oh, shoot. See? That's less fabric than I wanted to have left over on that side. Oh, darn. I mean, I could peel it all off and do it again, but then I'm going to have like glue bits. See? I'm going to have nasty glue bits on the paper. All right, well, we're going to go with this. We're going to make it work. Make it work, as Tim Gunn used to say on Project Runway, one of my favorite shows. Oops, which is no longer on, of course. So, all right. All right, well, see, that just goes to show I should have put the cardboard down on the fabric and not the fabric on the cardboard. But there you go, or the file folder. All right, don't get flustered, Martha. Just keep going. Just make it work. Keep going, girlfriend. You've got this. I can hear you guys saying that. And I appreciate it. Just keep going. You've got this. Oh, glue everywhere. All over the scissors and everything. Lovely. All right. So I'm mixing some more glue and water. Boy, this glue is like somewhere between paste and glue. You know what's going to happen now, though? Because that edge is not wide enough. Well, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. I can hear your encouragement. Keep going. Keep trying. It's just paper, fabric, and glue. There's more where that came from. I just hate waste. All right. I'm actually getting right to the edge of the fabric too, because you want the 2 fabrics to be together. And if you weren't using the file folder in between, like I decided to do defiantly. All right, so I want my front to be here. All right, I'll see, I'm going to have to make sure that's correct on that edge. It's hanging over a little bit. That's why I try and give myself extra, and I did, but it's all on that end. Angry at myself now. All right. I think that'll work. I hope. All right. Let's flip it this way. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Oh, this is interesting. This isn't sticking the same way. This fabric is not sticking the same way that the canvas stuck. So, and I don't know if this is going to soak through. I'm trying to make it not so thick that it will soak through, but I don't know because I haven't tried this method before with this fabric. And I don't know how it would do with a thinner fabric, to be honest. Oh, I am so sticky. When I'm done, I will get a wet one out. Which, of course, should have been part of my preparation. But by the time I needed it, it would have been dried out anyway. Yeah. All right, smooth. This brush definitely works better than a sponge brush. And I want some on the edge here. And of course, this is going to have to wait to be sewn. So this is going to have to be a multi-parter, multi-part video. All right. All right. So this is going to have to dry thoroughly. And I'm going to have to turn the video off and come back. But I wanted to get this done today. It was on my list of things to do 2 days ago. And then I got busy with the eco dyeing. And that took a lot of energy and a lot of time on Wednesday and Thursday. Because I did 2 batches. The second batch is out there drying as I speak. All right. So when this is done drying, I will sew it and I will be back. I'm back. I'm going to try something else. We're going to see how this works. I decided to make one without the file folder in between. But then I had to decide what fabric I wanted to use. And I am very stingy with my fabric. So I am going to try and do this and not bang into you. Because the camera is literally, my forehead is literally like 2 inches from the camera. Okay. All right, so I made these 9 inches tall. This is what's called a fat quarter. If you go to, ooh, cut that birdie in half. Oops. Ooh. And then this has to be 7. But I'm thinking, I wonder if I could fold this edge in and make a pocket out of it. You know, again, not following the rules. So that would be about 3 inches longer, and I'm going to give that a shot. We're going to play. We're going to try this. Now, I have no idea if this is going to be way too thin, but we'll see. So I'm going to get my really heavy canvas out. Ooh, tried to slide my chair and my butt went and my chair didn't. Yeah. Okay, so that's just over 14. So I want to make this 9 tall. So I'm going to cut this right about there, but this stuff does not tear very straight. So I'm giving myself some extra. And this stuff does not like to tear in this direction. Oh, okay. Excuse the noises I make, please. Oh, my gosh. Oh, get off. Okay, so again, we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna play and just see if it works. I mean, like I said, it's just fabric and glue, and we'll make it work. Although I'm going to have to get more glue in here, which means I have to get this top off again, off the glue. Okay, so I think I'm just off camera. Bear with me here. Come on, glue. The nice thing about this tacky glue is it's not very expensive and it's thick. And for most projects, I think you'd probably want to water it down unless you want, like, I need to throw this brush away. It's in my way and it's disintegrating on things like that. Ugh. Okay. So I'm going to really mix this up. Now, my other cover that I just did at the beginning of this video, I put it outside on my deck. It's not that warm today, but I'm chasing the sun around my deck. Let's see. That way is, well, if you go that way just a little bit, that's west. So that's east. So the sun comes up over there, but it hits the deck most of the day after like 9 a.m. So, but we do live in a place called Lake of the Woods, and we have a lot of trees around. And although we've cut a lot of them down from our backyard because they were dangerously close to the house, making us extremely uncomfortable because they're really big trees. You know, the shadows come and the leaves have not departed the trees yet. Oaks, lots and lots of oaks. All right, wish me luck, people. This is so weird. Like, I don't know. I don't think I have enough glue here, but we'll see. Oh, this makes me nervous. I don't want the glue to soak through. I hope I'm doing this right. I should have gone back and watched the video this morning. I watched it several days ago, so who knows? And I'm looking at this canvas going, this sure doesn't look like it's even all the way around. Like, this end looks a lot narrower, but that's okay. So the glue is going to affect the fabric as far as how it feels, but it sort of gives it like a fabricy, not leathery, but you know, it's going to have a different feel to it. It's not just going to feel like plain fabric. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to pour more glue out. So let me get at least try to get it to the center here. Oy. So my papers are drying very, very slowly outside, but that's okay. No idea if this is soaking through. We'll get rid of this. And my fingers, that's from the dye from the flowers that I'm hoping none of this comes off on anything I'm working on, even though I did wash my hands in between. All right. So, why does this, oh, because, oh. Uh-oh. I didn't make this longer. Were you yelling at me? That's okay. I'm going to work with it. I'm going to work with it. I just got to put this somewhere in the middle here. Sort of center it. Okay. This needs to come up this way just a little bit. I'm going to pull it out this way. It is soaking through a little bit. I'm hoping it does not mark up the fabric. You can't really see it. I can feel it. I think I'm going to have to mix more glue. Oh, that's a lot in one spot. Get off there. Come on, you got to share, guys. Oh, and my thumb is killing me. Okay. Boy, I hope this comes out because the last video I did was in the wrong orientation again. Well, not the last video I did, because that was a flip through of a journal I made. But the previous working on something bit that I did, yeah, totally wrong orientation. And had to delete it. It was 45 minutes of work and chatting. So I was quite frustrated after that and just worked without making any videos because I just couldn't. I just couldn't deal with it. So, anywho's, we are expecting a FedEx delivery today, and hoping it doesn't come while I'm recording. Tony is off visiting our horse Blue. Poor Blue does not get enough attention, but he's not rideable. We didn't work with him enough when he was younger. He's a sweet horse. He is like a huge Labrador Retriever. I mean, he's in your pocket. He's not mean. He's never tried to bite or kick anybody. He's the only horse that I've ever had that has this personality. It has had this personality, or has this personality. The only one. Our other horse was just a mean, unhappy mare. And unhappier and meaner than most. I mean, she was our horse, and she and Tony had a good bond, but boy, she could be wicked if she wanted to be. Okay. All right, I think I've got this. Uh-oh, uh-oh, no. Okay. Breathe, Martha, breathe. It's okay, breathe. All right. So he's off seeing the horse, and FedEx is supposed to be making a delivery, and I'll tell you more about that later. But I'm going to do what Wendy did. Excuse the noise. And she just said, fold it over. Just fold it over like that and let it dry with this rounded edge to it. Now I do have, let's see. Let's spread this out a little. I'm going to make sure this is nice and flat. Okay. I have to tell you, this tool is a lifesaver for big areas. Oh, sticky, sticky. Okay, so this is going to go outside with the other cover. And the sun is sort of behind some clouds right now, but hopefully it'll dry. And if not, then I'll be back another day. See you later.